Sometimes you just block your own thrive. You're punishing yourself for not getting there instantly. I have this crazy ideal of perfection. I need to understand it. And okay, this is gonna be a video that is completely unprepared, and it's going to be something that I will watch later and that I will keep watching until I get my own words into my head, because I was thinking about this whole idea of perfectionism, because for me personally it's so prevalent in my life. Like, I have this urge to be the best at anything I do, and that's so exhausting from time to time, because you cannot always be the best and you cannot always give 100%, and that is totally human. I just need to understand that even if I'm only capable of giving 50%, that's still better than doing nothing or giving 0%. Like, for example, I have so many different interests. I play the guitar, I sing, I dance, I love learning languages and doing all this stuff. But I never put something out because I always feel like it needs to be perfect. And that's just so, like, it doesn't make sense. If I enjoy something and if it's something that I like, it shouldn't matter how good I am at it. What should matter is that I'm doing it in the first place. And I've wanted to share, like, my inspiration and my motivation to do things and my, I don't know, just my joy for certain things. But like, this idea of wanting everything to be perfect has kind of blocked my way to just put out the messages that I want to, like, keep putting out over my creative talents. I can totally imagine myself looking at the footage of this video and just being like, no, you could have said that better. That's just like, in some areas of your life, striving for perfection is just a waste of time. Especially when I start with things, I shouldn't have to be perfect with them. It only makes sense. Like, if you want to go on a journey and you have these goals in mind, of course you want to reach them. But you shouldn't push yourself so far that on the way you lose your joy and your inspiration to go for that goal because you're punishing yourself for not getting there instantly. Like, give yourself time. I should give myself more time with things, and I should be more forgiving if I don't get things right instantly. Like, for example, I wanted to explain why I speak all these languages, and I literally recorded all the footage I needed for English, Korean, German, French, and Spanish. I have almost like a finished video already. Parce que mon français aussi était 한국 친구분들이 하고 porque una parte de mi familia. It's like an okay video, but I make some mistakes in some of the clips. And I know that I can speak better Korean, I can speak better Spanish if I practice a little bit more, if I get into it a little bit more, because I kind of lost track of these languages. So I didn't feel like posting it because I felt like I can do better. But I can always do better, and I should just post it for the sake of posting it instead of trying to be perfect with everything I do. I need to understand it, and I don't know if this is something that is like common or not, but I think some people will be able to relate. Sometimes you just block your own thrive and your own journey and your commitment by rushing. Sometimes you just need to take your time with things, and it's perfectly alright to go step by step. And it doesn't matter how big or how small that step is. It doesn't matter if it's like the biggest step you've ever taken or if it's the smallest step you've ever taken. Just take the step at all and be proud of that fact alone. Because just starting with something or just going towards a new goal or into a new direction is the hardest. Like, it's the hardest thing to do, because you know that there will have to follow more steps for you to get to the point you want to get to, you know? I don't know, like, for me, it's like, I just want to tell everybody that you should give yourself the time to also commit to the mistakes you make and to also understand that they are part of the journey to wherever you're going. That's actually something that my father tells me a lot. He always says that it's so important to not only commit to your successes and to celebrate your successes, but to also commit and celebrate your mistakes, because they really point you in another direction, or they point you in the right direction most of the time. When you make a mistake, it's no big deal. It's okay to make mistakes, and it's human. We all make mistakes. It's just important that you don't ignore this mistake, but instead try to find out what can I learn from this. One of the things that hinder me the most is just blocking myself when it comes to putting my art on there, my music on there, my videos out there, like anything I do out there, because I have this crazy ideal of perfection, which is probably also rooted in this whole like hustling capitalist mindset that I was surrounded by basically all my life. Like I'm being so hard on myself, and it's not helping me with just putting out what I want to put out, you know? It just hinders me, and that's so annoying to me because I know that that's the case. It's just like, you know, on any other day I would have, like, I don't even know how I look right now. I know there's like a big zit on my forehead, but I don't care. I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm literally in my PJs. And I actually was about to go to sleep, and I know I'm slumping all this time. Sorry for that, but there's like clothes on my chair right now. Because I was just like, I just gotta say this right now. And usually I would have my room look super clean and like super nice, like it usually actually does, but like at the moment, because I just got out of bed, like my bed's like unmade and everything, you know? And that's something I would have started with normally, because I want things to be perfect, but that's just not realistic.